have not thought of this song in years, and I woke up with this in my spirit. And when I say woke up, I mean that like I've been up since 1 o'clock this morning. So because I just couldn't sleep. I don't know, the adrenaline going through my body. But here's the words. I've had some good days, and if I could sing, I should ask my dear friend Latera to sing this. I've had some good days, and I've had some hills to climb, and I've had some weary days and some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days, so I won't complain. So I stand here before you, called by God to serve him in wherever he takes me. And the day I said yes to the Lord in 1998, over 23 years ago, to serve as a chaplain in the United States Navy, through this day, I have felt nothing but sheer satisfaction, knowing that I am in God's will and obedient to his calling. You have to understand, pastoral authority and calling when you spend 15 years at the same rank. And I'm going to put this in perspective as I like to share. 15 years at the same rank. That means that when I went on deployment to Qatar in 2014 with my Marines at MAG 14, those 22-year-old pilots were 7 and the same rank as me. Put that in perspective when you talk about oppression. I'm just saying that 8-year-olds and 7-year-olds were now the same rank as I was when I was on that deployment. Overlooked for promotion. And many people said I should leave the Navy, and I had to tell them I did not call myself to the Navy. So I have no authority to say when it's over. Walking with God is humbling and humiliating at the same time, at times. God taught me that serving and obeying him did not mean I would not experience challenges. It did not mean that my walk would be devoid of turmoil. And it did not mean that evil would not knock on my door. Service to God guarantees trials, and this is how we grow and mature. And these moments afforded me opportunities to transform myself into a better version of me for my family and those I serve. So with all I have been through, I won't complain. I've come to realize that God knows best. Everything happens for a reason. And if I could trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding in all my ways, if I acknowledge God, that he will truly direct my path. So when God establishes your path, no division, no divisive plan can move or alter your destiny. So God sent me help along this journey. So I want to thank a few people for supporting me. I want to thank my recruiter, then Lieutenant Jackson. I have no idea where he is, but maybe one day he'll see this. He could be captain or general or admiral, who knows. But Lieutenant Jackson in 1998 at Richmond VA Recruiting Station, I thank you. Thank you to Al, who died of cancer many years ago, for connecting me to a recruiter and my endorser, Chaplaincy Full Gospel Churches. Thank you, Colonel Ammerman, for believing in me. We miss you in the land of the living. I want to thank my Guam family. That was my first duty station in 2002. And those who allowed me to be their pastor. So and I love you, and we thank you for caring for us. Sir, you were really there for me so many times, and to have an admiral just invest in you like you and Deborah invested in me, I'm eternally grateful. To my Kitty Hawk Choir and congregation, that's USS CB63. Still the best ministry I've ever had as a Navy chaplain. I miss you all and I love you. To my forever CO, she will not let this go, Lieutenant Colonel Carla Jessup. Even though she's been retired, she still wants everybody to know that I'm her chaplain. Sergeant Major Laura Brown retired. Sergeant Major Angela Manis retired. I know you both on. I love you dearly. Thank you for making me laugh this morning. I got no sleep. Who I served with at 4th Battalion MCRD Paris Island. You will always be my family. Your genuine friendship is priceless. The way you ladies make me laugh, oh, I just love you. And yes, Sergeant Major Brown, you can still call me Chappie, I suppose. You're retired. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for coming in my office and talking to me. Thank you for praying with me. To my chapel family and friends at Port Hueneme, my sorority sisters, your presence in my life during my darkest days in the Navy, along with God's love, kept me going. And they were my darkest days. And so I thank you, and I thank God for placing you in my life. To Chaplain Cook, Senior Chief Sherry Chisholm, Michelle and Jenny from Cherry Point. For being a great team. Sherry, you're an amazing woman. Congratulations on your recent retirement from the Navy. I look forward to seeing how God continues to use you for his glory. Thank you to all the chaplains, too many to name, who were truly mentors and friends. I am thankful for your authenticity. Although I do want to thank Chaplain Foskett. I just got here in May. Chaplain Foskett and I went to chaplain school together in 1998. Chaplain Foskett, knowing you then, and I know your testimony is strong. Your story is powerful. The way God has allowed you to mature and grow in both of us, I am so honored to be here and to report to you. I am so honored of the man that you have become. I'm so proud of you. He was a stud back in chaplain school, I'm just saying. He was. We're getting older. He's amazing. I am so honored. You are a great leader. You are phenomenal, and I'm thankful to come in to witness that. Where am I at? Because that wasn't in my notes. Okay. Okay, to all the chaplains. So authenticity, sir. You are that, and I'm so thankful. To all my therapists through the years, I kid you not, therapy is a good thing. You contributed to my sanity. I'm so grateful. I say that funny too, but I mean it. It's no kidding. Sometimes you gotta go. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta go. Mommy, thank you for not allowing me to give up when I wanted to quit. So many times I was tired. And that's the only time she yelled at me, as an adult, She's like, you will not quit. I'm like, Mom, I'm tired. She's like, we don't quit. So Mom, thank you. I love you. Thank you for pushing me to be my best. To my daughter, thank you for sharing me with so many. I know it wasn't always easy. Thank you for sharing me with the Navy, with the Marine Corps, for making so many sacrifices as a single parent. I love you. I love my grandbabies. I'm so glad you guys came to see me last week, 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. We had a ball. You will always be my precious gift. I want to thank all those watching for giving me some of your precious time today. I want to thank Lieutenant Colonel DeRico. When he was Major DeRico, he was the greatest XO you could ever ask for. He was my friend, my confidant, and my mentor. Sir, if it wasn't for you and Lieutenant Colonel Coleman, I wouldn't be standing here. He kept saying, you will do that, do it. I said, sir, I'm tired. COVID's going on, work, blah, blah, blah. I was whining, and he's like, do it, do that. Basically telling me to write my letter to the board, making me get my fitness report done. I didn't want to do it, and I wouldn't be here, sir, if it wasn't for you. I know that. Whew. So thank you. Your patience and confidence in me strengthened my faith in God. And I will always appreciate you. I miss our team. I texted them all this morning, so I hope they're watching. Sergeant Major Woods, Sergeant Major Owens, Sergeant Major Riggio, and retired Lieutenant Colonel Coleman. I hope they're on. I texted them all this morning, so that was our team, and we had fun. So I spoke of dark days earlier. If it was not for RP2 Chelsea here, she's out of the Navy. She served with Marines too. She married one. Who told the truth when other RPs and a chaplain tried to ruin my career. Because she told the truth during an investigation, I'm standing here today. Chelsea, my angel, I love you.
I love you.
If I had a child, I'd name it Chelsea. I'm just saying. Oh, you're my angel. Thank you for being a person of integrity.
You're very welcome. I'm honored.
Anna, for all the 9-mile hikes we did.
10 mile, 10
She
miles.
said 10 miles. For all the 9 and 10 mile, 12 mile, all the ISTs, all the PFT 3-mile runs we ran. I was 38 then. You were also a few years behind me only. For all the pain and suffering we went through together at Parris Island, it was so worth it. I loved every moment of it, even though I got injured. It was phenomenal time together. You were wonderful.
Thank you.
And you will always be my sister. I love you. Forever.
Love you too.
So Corporal Roby, I met her on this mobilization. She is a phenomenal young woman currently in seminary, in touch with a Navy recruiter with the goal of becoming a Navy chaplain. We look forward to seeing you in this uniform. This cover, that one is yours, as long as it fits your head. Once you commission, I will send it to you. In the meantime, here's some motivation for you. Where is it? Where'd it go? Oh,
It fell.
here's some motivation for you. Rah. This is Anna. This is for you.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Chelsea, this is for you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. And to my sister soul mate here, and I say that because we have so much in common. Nations Retrotter, thank you for taking photos for me. This is for you. You're welcome. All right. Now I ask God, because I have to say a prayer, to continue to give me the knowledge, the wisdom, the empathy, and compassion to serve and lead others as I ventured into new territory next year when I go to a new Navy Reserve assignment. I'm sorry. He kept thinking I was going to stay with him. He keeps trying to keep me in this village. Sir, I've been with you for 3 years. You got to let me go. I will always be your chaplain. I will always be your chaplain, sir. I too much to say. I want to thank you all, to my family and friends present. I look forward to speaking with all of you during our lunch. Special thanks to Maria, who flew the furthest. She came all the way from Connecticut. Maria and I worked together at our hospital there in Hartford, Connecticut. Maria, I miss our talks. I miss our conversations. I miss your laugh. When you guys hear it, you'll understand, right? Her laugh just I could go into her office, close the door, have a bad day, say something crazy, make her laugh, and then I'm good, I'm healed, and I leave. Yeah, just listening to her laugh is amazing. So I love you, Maria. Thank you for your friendship. It means so much to me. And the fact that you came out here is a blessing. So I'm honored to have my cousin here. Thank you for my mom. Mom's grateful that you're here to kind of represent her. My dear friend Latera here. We went to seminary together. I love you. I'm gonna ask you to pray for me too, okay? Before we end this, I forgot to tell you that. But I know you don't need me to. I know you don't need any advance notice. You're a woman of God. She's a pastor. She knows how to do this. She and her husband are pastors, so they got this. Where's your church at again? Moreno Valley. Moreno Valley, right? All right. So I am honored to have my cousin Latera here. Oh, my dear friend, we were deployed together. Thank you for coming. God bless you. And for all the Marines and sailors that I've served with here on this mobilization, I appreciate you. Devin, you are my dear brother. Tell your wife thank you for letting me talk to me. I appreciate it. It's hard when you're single and then you're friends with married people. I really hate disrupting folks, but when you have good people that you love, like when I'm talking to Lieutenant Colonel Dorico, I was like, he said, okay, it's dinner time, I have to go. You know, I got it, sir. But I thank you so much for being my confidant, my friend, my brother. Oh my gosh. We are knocked down. You know when you have that, I'm not good with people who don't tell me the truth. I'm not good with people who just give me answers because they think that's what I want to hear. And we have that friendship. We are very honest with each other. I was on him like you were on me to get his package done, was I not?
Yes.
He was saying, I'm not going to, because he got passed over last year for 05. And I was on him worse than you were on me. I promise you, until midnight passed.
Yes.
And he got selected. So he will be pitting on 05. So I'm so thankful. See, and so we have that.
Yes.
Thank God. Thank God for you listening to me.
Do you have a choice? Okay.
No, you did not.
I don't know.
That's my brother. That's my brother. So he's also an alpha. So we are fraternity, sorority, like brother sister. All right.